good? It's Trap House Farms. What's today? Tuesday, 25th of June, 2024. Today, what I am going to be doing is a review of the chicken coop that you see behind me. This is a Producer's Pride Sentinel. I got this from Tractor Farms. I've had it for about a year now. I'm about to walk in the coop and show you it. I'm gonna give my review of the coop. What I think the pros and cons of are the coop. This coop was designed for 6 birds on here. I'm gonna give a walk around on the outside first. It was designed to hold 6 birds. I don't think without the run, they would be very unhappy in that coop with just 6 birds. So 6 small birds maybe, but you see the size birds I have, so they would have been very definitely unhappy in this coop. We're just doing a walk around right now of the coop. Then we'll go inside and I'll tell you what I think about it. I did do some modifications to the coops. I watched other YouTube videos and they said you should seal the roof. We do get a lot of snow up in Ohio, so we made it through the winter, no problem whatsoever. Chickens didn't freeze or nothing. I gotta change my shoes. Hold on 1 second. We'll be back. Yeah, I'm just leave the video running while I go change my shoes. You can just watch birds. I do have to change my shoes before I go in there all the time. It's the different shoes I use for the coop and everything else. So just check out the birds. I'll be back. All right, we're back. All right, now we'll go inside, take a look at the coop. As you can see, it's a decent coop for small birds. 6 big birds like these birds, you need this run for them to get the space in here. They wouldn't have been able, like in there, space is like real tight in there. They're walking back and forth and everything. So we bought this run in January or February, giving away more space, and they liked it instantly. Now the coop itself, it does protect from predators. You got mesh wire right here, or gauge wire, I don't know what it is, welded wire, that's what it is on here. I don't have any complaints about this wire. Nothing has tried to get in here. I guess we do got 3 dogs though, and this is an urban area, but I haven't seen anything trying to burrow in or anything like that. For this coop itself, I did not put down any mesh under the coop. This is just dirt floor down there. The coop over there, I did see bird trying to peck me. Big bird want to be on TV. Roof sealed in with caulk all through all the seals so that it won't warp or nothing. I see a lot of these come from sale. When you see them, the roof is saggy in the middle. That's because everything warped on here. This is the first winter it got through. So far, no complaints whatsoever. Nothing got inside of this coop at all. Heavy rains, we get it all up here. But you see I sealed every single part. You got to seal all this, even the screws I sealed, caulked in, to make sure that nothing can get in and that nothing will warp on here. That's all the way down. What I did on here too is I sealed the flap. You don't got to seal the flap, but I did do it on this one. This is the first time when I put it together. I thought about it, the flap can be loose, but then I caulked it all in there too to prevent water from getting in there. No water has gotten in there whatsoever. Seals down here, so, and you see the roof material, not a bad roof at all. Give it inside of the coop. Got eggs in here. Okay. This is the inside of the coop. That bar right there was resting on this wooden thing, but the weight of the birds broke it. So I tried to glue it together again, and it held up for a little bit, but the weight of the birds broke it again. So that is the complaint, one complaint that I have about the coop itself in this bar. It don't hold the big birds up on it. It will break. Them 4 over there and theirs, it will hold 4 of them. It won't hold 6 for sure. It will hold 4 though. So now I got it resting on some flower pots until I figure that out. The bedding that I'm using is flake bedding. I got this from Tractor Supply also. Bulk flake, shaved, whatever you want to call this. The flake type though, not the other type, the fine type. See the birds, big bird. This I did not seal down here. In the wintertime, it got in the lows, but I do use the deep bedding method, and we got through the winter. No problem whatsoever. No sick birds, no nothing. And that was their first winter, and my first winter with them. The gate now, looking at, and you got these, well, right now I'm using this to hold the water up. This is the door that you would go in to clean out in here. It's a slide out tray that comes out like that. That's how you pull it out. That's part of the clean out. You also need to use, I think I used a little broom. I got a little black broom somewhere around here. I used a little broom to sweep in out there when I cleaned it out, because I do want to use the inside of the bedding for my mulch later on down. Like I got it over in my blue tarp thing. That's their bedding mulch stuff. We can see how that turns into. Let me go use that for one of the plants around here. The door itself, welded wire, as you can see. This door did break. I used to have this water thingy on here, and the chickens would jump on top of it, and it broke at the hinges right here. Both of them popped. So you can see now I got a green tie on it to keep the door up. That's the only one complaint that I have about it. As you can see, it's a year in with 6 birds in here. It was 5, but one came over here and never wanted to leave. So now that's how we doing it. Do I think it's worth it for the price? Because this is a $400 coop. So yes, I do think it's worth it for your first coop. If you can find something space-wise, this is a good price for your first coop. Hobby farmer, or if you're doing it for a hobby farm, yes. For if you want to have 40 of these, no. There's other options that we exploring that I'm looking at now for my space over here for our next coop. That's going to be way bigger with the run and everything in there. So there's other options for that. But for first time to get in to learn your birds and everything, just because that's basically what I'm doing, studying the birds, seeing likes, dislikes, how they act with one another, space they need. Yes, this is a because you got the run. It's a built-in run already. You just know that you got to understand certain breeds of birds, you're not going to fit 6 in there. You're only going to get 3, 2, 4. Like them 4, they'd be cool. But they still tight in there. 4 of them is tight if you don't got no outside space. So I would say, it says 6 on the box. I would say 3 comfortably. And the 3, if you don't have an outside run like what I did. If you only gonna have the birds in there, in that coop itself, 3 will fit in there comfortably. That's it. 3 big birds my size. These are Buckeyes. So your orphan tens, 3. Brahmas, you might only get 2 Brahmas in there. Those is big. Silkies, you will get 6. You can get 6 silkies in there. Like small breed birds, you can get 6 in here definitely, but big breed, medium breed birds, 3 tops. For 4, they look kind of crowded in there too, because they break out in the morning. They beat me out at 5:30, and I see them moving back and forth. I'm gonna show you what it looks like in there with 4 in the morning for my next video. And I let these ones out on their own. But for to start out to learn your birds and everything, yeah, this is a great investment because you got the security on this one. I put down the mesh under it and everything. We did this one different because it was our second one and we learned from the first one. So this one may sit a little evenlier or whatever. But yeah, it's a good buy to learn to study your birds and everything. because of the security. You got the built-in run that can fit 3 birds comfortably. You will keep them warm in the winter doing a deep bedding method. I had a couple dogs sniff around. I even had a hawk attack it. I didn't get it on camera, but they didn't do nothing to it. The hawk ran up against it, and we seen them, but the hawk didn't left. They don't even come around no more. This is when they was younger. Last summer, the hawk tried to attack it when they were smaller, and they was just inside of there. So I put them out at 6 weeks in there, and they did great. We're doing great. So the only complaints I have is the welding, and that could be through my fault. I should have always probably hung the water out there. So the seals on the door, the hinges on the door, they did break. That's a quick fix though, with the tie-ups. And if you are hanging your water bucket, this is where I would hang it from, the vents on there, not on the door. That's my learning mistake. Those lights I got is motion detector solar lights on there. That was added. Everything you would have to seal in on the roof to prevent water from getting in. You would prevent the sagging. And if you seal in everything, this is gonna be a great first time coop, and it's worth the price for 3 birds. I wouldn't go no more than 3 birds though. This is Ruben, Trap House Farms, and we are out.